All right, so this is where we left off. Remember, we added now a bump switch and a limit switch, and this is the code that we're looking at. I'm going to be just tidy about our brackets. Okay. So what's happening? It says until bump. Nothing happens until you hit the bump switch. When you do, you start the motor. And then the motor will run until, I'll highlight it what we're talking about, until you hit the bump again. And that then stops the motor. And then you're going to say until bump, and that's really until you hit the limit switch. Start motor, and the motor's going to run in the opposite direction, and that's going to run forever until you hit the limit switch again, and that stops the motor. So I'm going to download to the robot. I am not going to save it, and it will. And I click start, and now this is ready. Notice it's plugged in with the orange cord to the Cortex. So we have this. Just know, you can't skip and just hit the limit switch. If you hit the limit switch, if I can find it right now, if you hit the limit switch, nothing's going to happen because nothing happens until you hit the bump switch. So now we have the bump switch here. I hit it, and this starts running. Now notice that it's hovering over stop motor because that's what it's ready to stop the motor once I hit the bump switch again. So I hit the bump switch again, it stops. Now it's waiting for its next command, and that's until I hit the limit switch. So then I get the limit switch, and I hit this. Ooh, okay. So this was happening before, but the other way. So let me notice how it just started really quickly and then stopped. What I need to do here is I need to, in between that until bump, and after the start motor and the final until bump, I need to put another wait. So wait 1 second. All right, it's interesting. Sometimes the program's a little finicky. So before it was working fine without me doing that, but now, sometimes it's like that. All right, so I'm hitting the bump switch. And I hit the bump switch again now. Then I hit the limit switch. Now it's going to run forever. I hit the limit switch again and it stops. Now, notice it doesn't repeat, so nothing works now because the program is over. That's the last thing I want to show you is there's a way to make that not a thing. So up top, you go to control structures. You can just do repeat forever in natural language. So it says repeat forever, and then where it says body here, you erase that and you put the actual body of all of what you had. Now that should be good. So now you download it to Robot. And now this should be prepared to run forever. So pretty much when it gets to the bottom, it just repeats and goes to the top, or it should at least. So let's check it out. So hit the bump switch, it runs. Hit the bump switch, it stops. Hit the limit switch, it runs. Hit the limit switch, it stops. And notice the green line went back to the top. So now hit the bump switch, it'll run. Bump switch again. Limit switch, it runs. Limit switch, it stops. It'll go forever now because it says you program the code to repeat forever. So that's what we're looking at. The reason why you have to do wait 1, once you click the bump switch in, it notices that it goes from 0 to 1. As you might be able to see down at the bottom. I'll hold the bump switch down, and you see how it says touch 1, and when I let go, it says touch 0. So if it doesn't have the wait 1 second, once you hit it, the program reads it so fast that it says, okay, I hit it, so I have to start. But then it reads it so quickly that it says, okay, I hit it, so I have to stop. So you have to put a wait there. So as long as you push it and release within a second, then it'll just be running now. Sometimes that's hard to grasp, but that's why. So this is a new code that we learned, a little bit more intricate. Good job.